Alright, guys, welcome back. Now, I am so sorry for the delay and lack of uploads, but I'm finally back, and today I'm going to be doing a Sims 4 video, and today I'm going to be discussing all the problems I currently have with it, uh, this being one of them, which I will get to in just a moment. So let me just go ahead and load into my save here. Um, so Again, my opinion of The Sims 4 has not changed, although it has kind of swavered just a little bit. When I say swavered, I mean wavered. It has kind of wavered to a point to where I'm kind of iffy with it now, because with all of the game-breaking bugs that keep coming with the game after they roll out a patch to quote-unquote fix things, just for them to add more bugs to the game into the code, which is terrible, I know, and I don't really like it. Actually, I very much hate it, and a lot of other people do too. Um, for some reason, I do not know why, this wasn't happening a couple of months ago. Um, my werewolves have a similar issue, which, thank God, are supposedly being fixed on Tuesday. Is it a guarantee? Absolutely not. Uh, I hope it's fixed though. Another thing that I hope they fix, which is not what they're discussing, is an issue that I don't see very much, and I'll get to it in just a minute. Um, so one of my number one issues with The Sims 4 right now is, you may notice, um, all of my pets are completely pitch black. They don't have any textures, and this is because I have custom paint on them, on their details, on their fur, and because of a code glitch that was broken in a previous update, it basically makes it to where the color paint has basically completely gone. I don't even know how to say it. Also, my stick drift is really freaking annoying. I apologize for that. Um, Whenever I go right and up like that, I'm not doing that. That's the freaking game being annoying. That's not the game being annoying. It's just my controller. I don't know why, but the PS5 controller just seems way much more uh, stick driftiness than the PS4 controller, and that's terrible. I don't know how Sony can make another controller far worse than PS4. I do not get it, because I mean the way that the controller looks, I will say, it's very cool, and it's really comfortable to hold. But the sticks on the PS5 controller are just so annoying. Like, you get stick drift on them very freaking quickly, and it's more irritating than on PS4. Um, See, like, I'm not doing that. The game is just doing that abruptly. Come on. Yeah, I apologize for that. Now, on to the main topic that I want to explain to you guys. And I see very few people mentioning it on their videos. And I want to get to this through your thick freaking skulls, because it has not been fixed, and it's been in the game ever since the June 17th patch, and it's the most annoying and frustrating one that I've been having to deal with. And that is my settings resetting. Yes, I had to literally launch the game with no internet just to bypass this issue. I don't know what causes it, but it's really annoying, and I hope they fix it on Tuesday, but I doubt it because they didn't mention anything about it. And when they say a few more issues other than the disclosed issues that they're fixing, being the elements from the new Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature expansion pack, which fairies come with, and, well, nature, even though we have nature, and other packs like Eco Lifestyle, which I have, and Seasons, of course. But, yeah, that issue alone just makes the game completely unplayable, especially for console players, because PC players don't have to deal with this. It's only console players, which again, is annoying. And I do have to say that console players do get the bite into the freaking bat stick because they get crapped on while the PC players get mods and they can fix their game using the mods, and console players don't get that privilege, which it's sad. It really is, and I despise the Sims team for not caring more about the console players. Um, but hey, I guess it is what it is. And not just the console players, but all players in general. They should be able to get through their heads and, maybe even, I don't know, like, it seems like the Sims team is just way too far gone. Another issue that I'm experiencing, along with a lot of other issues, or along with a lot of other players, is that my sim isn't getting any raises because he has the entrepreneur reward trait. Um, see, he keeps getting raises because of this very specific reward trait. A lot of people I've seen have this trait breaks the game and makes Sims earn raises instead of promotions, which completely safe locks your game basically, especially if you're trying to get trophies or just get level 10 of a career. Because instead of getting promoted, you're getting a raise instead. Very frustrating, right? And yeah, I very much despise it. Um, Maybe one thing they can also do is turn down the left stick usage rate. What I mean by that is to basically kind of try to tinker out the chance of stick drift. And I know that they're never going to do this, but it would be a great thought because it's annoying, especially on PS5. On PS4, it can also be annoying, but nowhere near as annoying on PS5. So if you have a keyboard and mouse on PS5, I highly recommend, especially if you're more if you're way better on the keyboard and mouse, I would get your keyboard and mouse out, especially the PS5. If you have a PS5, then I would get out your keyboard and mouse because it's easier to control and you won't have any stick drift problem with your left stick. Um, for some reason on PS5, it's usually only the left stick for me. On PS4, it was mostly the right stick. So I guess the tables have literally, quite literally changed. But I do love the PS5. It loads a heck of a lot faster, as you saw, because you saw how quickly I loaded into my save here. Um, um, but I really, really hope that they at least fix the pitch black pets, and this also applies to Sims such as not spellcasters, uh, werewolves, fairies, vampires, all of those occults, all the newer occult sims, including werewolves and fairies more specifically. They will also have this texture bug where they become pitch black if you apply any custom paint to their elements, like to their bodies, basically. If you add any custom paint, they will become dark, uh, pitch black like this. They did say, and they did confirm they did fix this a while back, but they did not. They did not fix this in the slightest. The only way to fix it, there's actually two ways to fix it. You can either get rid of the paint off of your pets, or you can age them up or age them down, which only applies if they are an adult. If they're an adult, then you can do both. But if they are a puppy, you can only age them up, and if they're an elder, you can only age them down. I do not think turning them into a ghost will also fix, but I could be mistaken. Um, I could very well be mistaken. I haven't tested it out. Uh, but on Tuesday, they are releasing a patch, and I so hope to God that they fix these issues, especially the settings resetting glitch for console players, because that is the most annoying issue. It's been happening ever since the June 17th patch. So please, EA, if you watch this, fix this issue. This issue has been long awaited. They did fix the rain indoors glitch, which I am happy for. I am, but they did add a very annoying bug on top of it. Basically, they fixed the glitch and they added another annoying glitch to make the game even more annoying. Seriously, I would much rather have rain indoors than my settings being reset every time I turn around and enter my game. I just want to have fun, but my settings reset, so I have to spend the first 5 minutes whenever I enter the game, provided I don't have my internet off, just to get my settings back on track because they reset. Um, and this isn't a very common issue. No, like this isn't a very rare issue. No, it's a very common issue, and it's only happening on PlayStation and Xbox. It doesn't happen on PC, which it's annoying. It really is, and I pray to God that they do fix this on Tuesday, uh, which is just almost 2 days away now. So hopefully, please, I am begging the Sims team to fix this issue because it's practically making the game completely unplayable. So please. One final note, though, this issue also does apply to horses, I do believe, as well. So if you have horses and if you have horse ranch, this issue does also apply to them. So yeah, even horses aren't safe from this monstrosity of a glitch. Um, Unfortunately. So that's all. That's all for me. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you guys enjoyed, I'll see you guys next one, and peace out.